Hello everyone, I'm Yuying and thank you for joining me today. This presentation is designed to provide you with strategic insight into key economic focus shaping our business environment and how they factor directly impact Unity Community Bank. Let's begin with the big picture, the microeconomic environment. The core indicators we monitor are GDP, inflation, and unemployment. GDP represents the market value of all goods and services produced within a country. It is a reflection of economic growth. We look at real GDP, which adjusts for inflation, and GDP per capita, which give us insight into living standards. Inflation, as measured by Consumer Price Index, is the rate at which prices rise, and it affects purchasing power and the interest rate and the consumer confidence. And finally, unemployment is percentage of people actively looking for work. High unemployment signals a downturn, where low unemployment usually means expansion and stronger consumer activity. The business cycle has four phases: expansion, peak, contraction, and slow. During expansion, GDP grows, unemployment falls, and inflation picks up, a good time for environment. At the peak, growth is limited and inflation may spike, signaling a need to prepare for slowdown. Contraction flows with slowing GDP, rising unemployment, and tighter business spending. And so the economic bottoms out, but it is also where recovery begins. Recognizing these species helps Unity Community Bank back our leading, managing risk, and plan strategically. By understanding the business, we can anticipate this shift and plan accordingly. This means aligning our service, managing risk better, and support our clients through economic uncertainty. In this slide, we are looking at the impact of tariffs on Singapore economy using the ADAS module. When the government imposed tariffs, the price import goods rises, which lead to a decrease in agricultural demand. This is shown by shift from 81 to 82. As demand falls, output also decrease, moving from Y2 to Y1, and the price level increased from PL1 to PL2. Now, tariffs also affect international trade when Singapore's goods become more expensive in foreign market due to the higher tariffs, export decrease. This means fewer goods are becoming sold abroad, which hurts the overall economy. In summary, while tariffs might protect local industries, they can also lead to reduced export, higher price, and slower economic growth, both domestically and globally. Let's move on to something a bit more human, behavior economic. Traditional economy assume people are rational, but recently, people often make decisions that they can go against their long-term interests. Take food choices. Many prefer fast food even if they want to eat healthier. Why? Present-based make us favor immediate gratification. Status quo spice keep us doing what's familiar. Farming in fact change our perception on how choices are prestige. And the plastic theory tell us people feel lost more than they can design. In the first scenario, AI increases inequality because it mainly benefits high-skilled workers, automates low-skilled jobs, and access to training is uneven. In the second scenario, AI reduces inequality when it's accessible, helps all workers boost output, and it uses the argument rather than replace job, especially when it's involvement in upskilling and digital inclusion. Now, let's talk about generative AI and its impact on the labor market. There are two possible outcomes. AI could increase inequality or reduce it. If high-skilled workers benefit more from AI tools, while low-skilled roles are automated, inequality will rise. But if AI tools become accessible to all users, human work, it can narrow the wage gap. Now, in scenario 2, AI reduce inequality. AI tools help lower skilled workers become more productively. Demand for their labor rises, wages go up, and more jobs are created. In some high skills, automation may reduce demand slightly. The outcome is a narrow wage gap and more inclusive economic growth. So, what do I expect in next 5 years? In the short term, I believe inequality may rise. Skilled workers will adopt AI faster, and the low-skilled jobs may face disruption. But in the medium term, if we ensure access to training and inclusive AI tools, we can unlock border protectively and reduce inequality. Our response as an organization should include investment in upskilling, risk mitigation, and responsible tackle outpution. To wrap up, this economic is not just a backdrop, it's a single stem. By understanding this focus, macro tenders, for cycle shift, human behavior, and emerging technologies, we are united community bank and make smarter, more responsibly strategy decision. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to any question you may have.